when thinking about how to organize your research and the process, I think there's a lot of things to consider. Your own learning style certainly comes into play there for me. I am someone who needed to touch and feel the articles. Maybe it's because I'm old and that's why. But I needed to be able to hold them in my hand. So having digital versions was fine, and I did have those, but I also had hard copy versions of that. And that then allowed me, as I was going through the process, to group them according to the outline that I had created for my lit review. The other component for me that worked was thinking about organizing that outline from a more large-scale concept down to the more detail-oriented concept of what it was that I was looking to research in my actual research questions and the dissertation itself. So there were certain parts of the lit review that were much more broad in nature and then narrowed it down. And so then as I was doing my either searches through the different databases or looking at existing articles I had, I was able to then tie that back to, oh, this goes in section 1, or this goes in section 2 or 3, or however you choose to organize your outline. So I could then organize the physical pieces, but even if you're doing it with electronic versions, you can still organize them in that way. And some articles fit in more than one section for me, so that also helped by being able to have the outline and then tie the articles or book chapters or pieces back to that. I also, because I had physical copies, had one big accordion file folder that had all of that information in one location, so that I always knew where all of that was. Made it more easily portable if I was taking it somewhere to write that was different than my house or workplace. And so that also was very helpful, because then the sections of that were divided up based again on that outline. So that outline can be a key driving factor, or it was for me, in the way that you organize the research process, and helps you know what you have and what maybe you don't have as well, because there were certainly times where I realized I didn't have enough information about a specific topic or part of the outline, so then I could go back to the databases, etc., to find more information.